Hello viewers, this is Heorot. Welcome back to my playthrough of Dragon Quest V, Hand of the Heavenly Bride, for the Nintendo DS. Previously, we came to Helmunaptra, and learned that Heorot is in fact the legendary hero. A little ironic that he's the legendary hero considering that Parry and Madason have been searching for him all this time. It makes you breathe a huge sigh of relief finding this oasis in the middle of the desert, doesn't it? Right, so now the sighs are out of the way, let's get down to business. I wonder where the water can be coming from, all the way out here in the desert. It's a welcome sight, though. I've read about oases, and that definitely looks like one. An oasis is an area of greenery in the middle of a desert, you see. You're a pretty smart little girl. Everyone here goes on about Heorot all the time. I'm starting to find it a bit boring. Yes, I think Lena is a little jealous of the attention Heorot's been getting. Yes, we now have the Zenithian Helm for him, to go with the sword and shield we'd been carrying around. Now we're going to revisit Coburg. You and Prince Parry used to travel about together, didn't you? I wish I could have come along with you. I know about Coburg. Coburg and Gotha have always been good friends, haven't they? What a grand-looking castle, but the people live outside the castle walls. Do you think that's safe? Even Parry and Harry's father seem to be on good terms. Welcome to Coburg. She's pretty clever for a little girl, being able to introduce the place like that. Sancho always says he doesn't much fancy the idea of visiting Coburg. This is the one castle we didn't visit when we were traveling around with him. I know he's loco, but for me being in Coburg is so hard. My heart is breaking, you know. You've probably heard all about me. I'm the one who helped Prince Parry oust that fake dowager. Oh, really? What? The one who did it was actually the Prince of Gotha? He went missing at just about the time he was crowned, didn't he? We had soldiers here from Gotha on a search party looking for him, see? Come to think of it, you look quite a lot like the fellow in question. There's a good reason for that, sir. When you go missing, friend, I heard Senor Parry he was so worried. You should go to say buenos dias to the Senor, my majesty. That's one reason for coming here. You don't think we've got any imposters with us, do you? You're the real thing, aren't you, Dad? My majesty, you feel only nostalgia now you are returned to Coburg, see? But for your Uncle Sancho, he's... Here's a hanky, Sancho. Rumor has it that there's an incredible treasure hidden in a cave surrounded by mountains far to the west. Oh, is there now? It's supposed to be something really special, but the surroundings are crawling with monsters. I'd keep away from the place if I were you. Even if there are lots of monsters, we should be okay if we fight with good in our hearts, right? I wish I could be more like you, Dad. It's amazing how you can get so many monsters to stop being bad. Which way's west again? I wonder if that's a cave we've not been to yet. Oh, it certainly is, kiddo. It'll be a while before we get there, but it has a pretty good armor for Madason. Now, inside the castle with us. This is Coburg Castle. Wait a minute, you're that friend of Prince Harry's. It's Madason, isn't it? Go on through. Technically it's King Madason, but I won't stand on ceremony. You are no just a friend, you are the savior of this country, but this soldier he no know it, eh? Wow, you're famous, Dad. That's so cool. Go on through. Oh, we certainly will, soldiers. I'm finding it nigh on impossible to relax at the moment. I can't shake this feeling that a huge and powerful evil force has begun to strengthen its grip on our world. I'm really scared too. Maybe my bad dreams will come true and I'll get gobbled up. I won't let that happen, daughter. Ouch! I knew I'd end up with a bump on my head. Prince Kendrick will be the death of me one of these days. Who's Prince Kendrick? You must be careful. You no go too close to this Kendrick, okay? Wow, I've not seen a bump that big in ages. King Wilbur has vowed not to get married. That way, he hopes to prevent another power struggle like the last one. I suppose that means the next King of Coburg will be Prince Harry's young lad, Kendrick. This, what happened with the fake Senora Queen, it had a big effect on Senor Wilbur. He is young, but he is a very careful man. Why would getting married cause a power struggle? Is marriage a bad thing? I don't get what grown-ups are on about sometimes. Me either, Heorot. Ah, phew. Ah, phew. I'm in love with Prince Kendrick. Oh boy. He's really nice. Maybe he's only nice to girls. That's weird. I wouldn't mind being friends with him if he was nice to me, too. Ah! What's wrong with you? You gave me a bit of a fright there. I thought it was Prince Kendrick, you see. His latest trick is putting mice on people's heads because he knows everyone hates them. Not very nice at all. Mice, eh? Maybe I'll give that a try sometime. Nothing. Never mind. But mice are so cute. Why would anyone say they hate them? Prince Harry is at the end of his tether with all of little Prince Kendrick's antics. How come you look so happy, Dad? Are you finding it funny that Harry's son is causing him trouble? The children, they learn from their madre and their papa, you know. Yes, this Kendrick's antics sound a little familiar, don't they? These are Darwin the Psarologist's quarters. These scholars and fortune-tellers, they are all the same. They talk and they talk and they talk, see? Anda. What a funny name he has. He sounds very clever. My research tells me that somewhere in the world there still exists a cape that was worn long ago by a brave king in battle. When a special person uses special armor like that, it enables them to achieve their true potential. I heard the news about you becoming King of Gotha, Madason. I'm sure you'd have what it takes to make good use of the cape if you could find it. I'm going to find it. Yep, I'll find that cape, and then give it to you as a present. Well, that's nice of you. Yes, that cape is actually in that cave to the west that we heard about earlier. From that person in the inn. Ah, that chest is empty. Again. Let's check up on the parapets and... Wait, who's that suspicious character to the west? Ah, I've had about as much of Prince Kendrick's mischief as I can take. The goddess only knows what kind of a king that little rascal will make. The worry keeps me awake at night. I'm always good, so no one will have to worry if I became king. You know, I heard the rumors that this Kendrick, he's the little Diablo, just like his father Senor Harry was when he was young. I am getting that impression. I don't like rough boys. They pick up insects and things and throw them at you. It's disgusting. Welcome to Coburg, ruled over by His Majesty King Wilbur. Come, friend, look at me. See. Okay. Now you have no hair in the wrong place, and your clothes, I checked they are ironed today. It's okay for you to say hola to the king now. You know, I believe so strongly that Senor Harry, he gonna become king. But he is no greedy, eh? He is like you in this way, see, friend? Thrones are really soft and comfortable. Bratty used to let us sit on his every now and then. Not like that god-awful Game of Thrones throne. Oh, it's you. Madason, or should I say, King Madason. No need to be all formal, Willie. I was terribly worried when I had heard you disappeared, Madason. It was such a relief to hear you'd returned to Gotha safe and sound. I hoped you'd be paying a visit here in Coburg again before long. Well, here I am, Wilbur. Do make yourself at home, won't you? Is that King Wilbur? He's a lot younger than I expected. See, I forget, Senor Wilbur, he has sent his congratulations for your return to Gotha. I must send the letter to thank him when we are next home. Oh, let's go pay a visit on Harry, Maria, and who is that? These are the quarters of Prince Harry and his wife. Uninvited guests are... Oh, I beg your pardon. I didn't recognize you for a minute. Do go on through. Well, thank you. Hey, who are you? Kendrick, you mustn't address guests like that. You know I say that I say this, okay? But this boy is like this only because of his parents. What's his problem? I'm bigger than him, so he shouldn't talk to me like that. He looks like a bit of a bully. I hope we don't have to spend much time around him. Meow. Hello, kitty. What do you want? Such a respectful greeting. I've got plenty of animal and bird friends. I don't need any more, least of all him. That kid just doesn't know when to shut up, does he? You know Heorot and Lena, they never talk to me like this. Never. Oh, that's good to hear at least. Hello, Harry. I do beg your pardon. I'm afraid my son's manners are a bit lack. Oh! Good heavens, it's you, Madason. I've been hoping you'd pay a visit. I can't tell you how thrilled we were to hear you'd turned up in Gotha in one piece. You did have a bit of rotten luck there, eh? I seem to be full of it. In fact, you've always seemed to be a bit jinxed, come to think of it. Still, it's great to see you here again, safe and well. Oh yes, I'm a father now, by the way. He has your hair. This is my son, Kendrick. Buck up, Kendrick. Greet Madason properly and don't be so rude. Ouch! Pleased to meet you. Sorry about him. He's a bit of a cheeky one at times. You've got children now, too, haven't you? Ah, I see you are traveling as a family. Hello there. Yes, I can see the resemblance to how you looked at that age. I know. Why don't you children play together for a while? Kendrick can show you around. Oh boy. Kendrick, why don't you be a good host and give your best guided tour of the castle? I suppose I could. And off they go. That's good. Now we'll have a bit of peace and quiet for a while. Listen to you. You know you adore that boy, really. Ha ha ha. You've got me there, Maria. I don't know who Kendrick takes after sometimes, though. Check the mirror, pal. I'm sure I wasn't such a troublemaker when I was his age. You have a pretty poor memory, don't you? "'Kay, he no remember. If he's no making so much trouble when he was young, Senor Pancras, he would no have to look after him and I hope this kid he's no making Heorot cry. Heorot and this kid, Kendrick, they are so different. No, it's nothing. Pardon. Thanks to you, Prince Harry and his wife are living happy and peaceful lives. I'll never ever forget the good you did here. Well, let's go check on the kids. See how Kendrick is treating Heorot and Lena. We'll head off to the east here. Children, they are so quick. This is the problem. Oof, where are they? You no think this Kendrick, he is bullying my Heorot and Lena, eh? It better not be. Dad, Kendrick's gone missing. He told us to go and get some kind of lackey's badge, and then he disappeared while we were looking in the treasure chest. Can you come and help us find him? Deja vu all over again. I told him I didn't want to be his lackey, but he said he'd start crying if I didn't go and get the badge. I wonder where he can have disappeared to. Kendrick's such a spoilt little brat. I don't like him one bit. I no want something like this to happen. This is why I know I want to come here. I bet I know exactly where that little twerp has gone. We'll examine this chair. We move the chair aside and search under it. And there's a secret staircase leading down. Hey, what a weird place for a flight of stairs. You're amazing, Dad. Fancy knowing they were there. I have a bit of experience here. There you are. Huh, you found the stairs already. That was no fun. I'll bet you didn't find the lackey's badge, though. That means you can't be my lackey. What's going to happen now? Prince Kendrick, I do hope you're not causing trouble down here again. What's your problem? I'm not doing anything wrong. Your father will be most displeased when he hears about this. Now, come along. Yikes! Did you see him being pulled along by the ear like that? It looks really painful. I know. Let's make a secret staircase in Gotha, too. That'd be fun. There's no way I'd ever become his lackey. I suppose I might just about consider being his friend, but that's it. I like this place. You like it too, right, Dad? I know East Loco, but for me, being in Coburg is heartbreaking. Yeah. I'm in love with Prince Kendrick. He's really nice. Boy, are you delusional, girl. Just being here in this castle, it makes me so tired. I much prefer our castle in Gotha to this one. Maybe I should be Kendrick's friend. I don't like him all that much, though. Maybe Kendrick doesn't have many friends. I haven't seen any other boys inside the castle. Well, let's head back upstairs and talk to Harry again. Sorry about before. Dad said I had to apologize, so I decided to give you this. And we receive a Hermes hat. That essentially replaces Chimera wings. Make sure you put it to good use, won't you? Anda, next time we know have the fun in the games, eh? Kendrick's really weird. Why does he always talk to people so rudely? He should apologize properly, rather than trying to buy us off with a silly present. What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy? You know, next time we are here, your Uncle Sancho, he gonna teach these kids some manners. I could never be friends with someone who speaks to people like that. Sorry Kendrick caused you a bit of bother there, Madason. You can find me here all the time, by the way, so do drop in whenever you're passing. And do try not to go missing again, eh? I'll do my best. I am sorry if I always complain, but it's hard for me to stay here so long, you know. Are you going to come here again, then? Maybe I'll stay at home in Gotha when you do. It's Kendrick he should worry about going missing, not you. Right, Dad? It sounds like your travels are just as trying as ever, Madason. I'm sure you'll be able to guide the world to the right direction. You don't need to worry about a thing, Dad. We'll always be along to help you out. Is it really such a difficult journey, Dad? It's not difficult for me. As long as you're with me, everything's fine. Well, you probably haven't been to that god-awful Nightmare Towers. And there are worse places to come. It looks like Lena can equip the Hermes hat, so we might as well give it to her. Now there's that thugly person down to the west. Ah! I've had about as much of Prince Kendrick's mischief as I can take. The goddess only knows what kind of a king that little rascal will make. The worry keeps me awake at night. Is he really going to be king? He doesn't seem like he's cut out for it. It's no my problem, but for me, I worry about the future of Coburg. Oof, see, he's a worry. Can you imagine that little brat ruling a kingdom? He'd probably try to turn everyone into his lackeys. Now let's make use of the Hermes hat. Plop us down outside of town. That way we'll get back to the entrance quickly. There we go. Now let's check out this thug. Strike a light! You went and found me! Well, yeah. But that don't mean you're getting the treasure I nabbed. Oh, really? Here we find a merry man. Let's have Sancho cast Kabuff. Our kids are still a little weak. Oh, at least we muted that merry man. Cast some crack, Lena. Goodbye, merry man. And Balmer the Great Saber Cat reaches level 24. Tuppence reaches level 2. That Gotham soldier. Tuppence reaches level 3. Huh, I'll get you for this one of these days. Sure you will, merry man. You feel? You're saying the same thing, Sancho. We just beat up a bandit. Anyway, Balmer is now at level 24. And Tuppence the Gotham soldier is at level 3. Now let's check out this treasure chest. We get a suit of Hela's armor. And that goes to Sancho. It is cursed, but it is better equipment for him. Now this Hela's armor is interesting. Although it is cursed, Sancho can take it off and put it back on whenever he wants to. The only problem with it is that it lowers his agility to 0. Yes, we shall stay here at the inn. Then we'll save at the church. In the next episode, we'll do a little more revisiting, and revisit the town of Stock and Barrel. This is Heorot. I would like to thank you for watching, and I will see you again next time.